So they revealed a new monster that's kind of supposed to be similar to Zeus, and a lot of people are dubbing it, Zeus 2, Nega Zeus, stuff like that. And I find it interesting because it's definitely meant to sort of make going second a lot better. I think a lot of people, though, are sort of overestimating how powerful it's going to be. I think a lot of people look at cards and think, oh, well, when you're done with your combo, as long as you have an errant material, you can slap this thing on top of it. But, like, I think that ultimately it's just going to become another option for going second decks. I don't necessarily think it's going to, like, upend the way we conceptualize going second. It's strong, don't get me wrong, and its floodgating effect is really powerful. But I think it's a little too restrictive, if that makes any sense. The fact that you can't summon for the rest of the turn is a huge problem. But I think there's a lot of decks that are going to take pretty big advantage of it, and it may find space in a lot of extra decks. My question is how much that's going to convert to actual, like, high level competitive success. I think that unfortunately it competes with a lot of other monsters for extra deck slots and decks that want a card like this. I think that unfortunately it's just not quite as powerful as it needs to be. I think Zeus was broken. Like, it's one of the strongest cards ever printed for Xyz and just one of the strongest cards in general as a non once per turn board wipe. But I think that it's generic enough that it's going to see strong play. It's just not going to, I think, completely, like, change how we conceptualize going second, like some people are saying it will. But I'm always a huge fan of cards that allow you to use link monsters as material for an Xyz summon. I was a huge fan of it when they did it with Dingirsu. I am a huge fan of the fact that you can use Link 2s as material for Gigantic Sprite. And this card continues the trend of allowing you to use Link monsters as Xyz material, something that up until Dingirsu wasn't even really a concept we'd even considered. I think that moving forward, the ability to sort of generically, like, slap an Xyz monster on something else is just going to be pushed further and further to its limits. Like, when they did it with Zodiac, it was considered something like super unorthodox and, difficult to conceptualize. But as time has progressed, they've printed a lot, like, I mean, a lot of cards that you can just slap on top of another Xyz monster without needing a rank up spell, functionally making rank up spells useless at this point. Like, there are some decks that play them. Like, I know that Raid Raptors can search them with their Link monster, but for the most part, you're not playing 3 copies of a rank up spell hoping that you draw it. Like, that's just not happening. If you find somebody doing that, then it's either searchable or they're a little behind on the times. I don't know if you've heard, buddy, you can rank up without a rank up spell. Crazy. But, go ahead, rank up that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in the next one.